Hello, I'm Christy Johns from Australian Online News. For the first time in Australia, an exhibition called Unity will commemorate the life and legacy of the late Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin. For more about the exhibition, we're joined by sponsor and philanthropist Eitan Nashlos. Eitan, tell me about the life of Rabin and why this exhibition is so important.
Yitzhak Rabin was an incredible man. He was a soldier, a peacemaker, a strategist, an innovator. He was a man who negotiated from strength. And he was very lateral and innovative in the way that he thought, which was really colored by his background in the defense force and tempered by the diplomacy needed in politics. He was extraordinary in that he helped build the IDF into one of the most powerful armies in the world. But he also made the courageous decisions to put Israel on the road to peace. And he went from soldier to being a Nobel Peace Prize recipient. And so he was really a soldier in the army of peace. And he delivered a golden era of Israel-Arab relations during his second tenure as prime minister. So the purpose of the exhibition in part is to highlight this courageous leader and to emphasize the values of democracy and peace for which he gave his life.
He's quite a paradoxical figure, isn't he, with that he was a war hero and a peace negotiator as well.
Yes, he was a complex man. And what really fascinates me about Rabin is the man behind the facade. He was shy. In fact, his wife, Leah, used to joke that he had a sense to see potential. She had the sense to see potential in such a shy man. And he also had some dry humor. He had sort of a self-deprecating sense of humor. And famously telling a journalist who once asked him what it was like to be prime minister, he said, well, you get used to it. And for me, his character is very telling. He was introspective, not conventionally charismatic, but his empathy and consideration for others really had no bounds. And he showed his friends, his staff, incredible loyalty and enormous affection. He didn't have patience for small talk and he didn't tolerate fools. And for all that he achieved, from the Nobel Peace Prize to the accolades, the public office, he was a very simple man. He planned to be a farmer on a kibbutz. And despite all of his worldliness, I think if I recall correctly, he told Betty Ford, the wife of President Gerald Ford at the White House State Dinner, that he had no idea how to dance. And certainly I have no idea how to dance either, but my fiance and I, who are co-sponsoring this exhibition with the Israeli Embassy, will do all that we can to preserve his legacy.
He took a very different path to being a farmer on a kibbutz. How did the country react to his assassination?
It was a very dark hour, day, week period in Israel, very, very difficult. And it obviously introduced a lot of complexity in the dynamics, the politics, the negotiations in Israel. And it is a loss that the state of Israel, the people of Israel, the Jewish nation around the world, and all of our friends and partners will struggle with forever. And I think what is very important is that we do all that we can to preserve his ongoing legacy and to highlight and to underpin the values of leadership, the values of democracy, and the pursuit of peace.
So what parts of his life will be on display at the exhibition?
The exhibition will be on the 4th of November, which is the 25th anniversary of his assassination, and it will be open for 6 months, hosted by Brit, which is located in Kensington, and exclusive rare photos and videos, which will include messages from Bill Clinton, King Hussein, Hosni Mubarak. And on the opening evening, we'll also have video messages from Dalia Rabin. She is the daughter of the late Yitzhak Rabin, the governor of New South Wales, as well as the treasurer of Australia, Josh Frydenberg. We're very happy that the ambassador of Israel will be there, the ambassador of the United Arab Emirates are speaking, and there'll also be attendance by many denominations, including Catholics and Jews. So we're very honored to be amongst these guests. And we will deliver a world-class exhibition, and we will deliver the important message of democracy and of peace and of leadership. And we really look forward to sharing this message with our guests. And we will hope that we will extend this message to the broader constituencies in Australia. Because it's very important in Australia that we deliver tolerance amongst Australia's disparate communities, that we foster a really special bond between Australia and Israel. We share values for human rights and democracy and pursuit of peace. And for Rabin, we want to honor him by preserving his ongoing legacy and pursuing those values.
Quite a group of multicultural guests there. How can the public attend the exhibition?
The exhibition will be broadcast live through Facebook, so they can find the link on B'nai Brit's page. That's spelled B-N-A-I, second word Brit, B-R-I-T-H. And we welcome everyone, and we hope that they will join us. It will be on the eve of the 4th.
Wonderful. Now, I've also read online that you're involved in a mini-series about Rabin's life. Can you tell me about that production?
Yes, I can share a little bit. I've had the privilege of partnering with Ariel Vroman, and we are cooperating with the Rabin family to create a limited TV series about the life and the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin.
Have you made any casting choices yet at all?
At this stage, we're not in a position to divulge more information, but we really we're very happy that there is interest in the project, and we really look forward to sharing more with you. So watch the space.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck with the exhibition.
Thank you very much, Christy. I really appreciate your interest. I just want to end with a quote. It's one of my favorite sayings, which comes from Rabin himself. And it's something that I think about often. He said, "Peace is not made with friends, peace is made with enemies." And I really do hope that you and your viewers will attend the exhibition. And I thank you and your viewers for your interest.